I want to be show myself as a servant leader, someone who puts others first before themselves.
Stephen Cavallo is from the east side of the United States.
I grew up in North Carolina, so I had to play basketball, obviously, growing up in my formidable years, but I think my last year of basketball was like 3rd grade or something. From like 4th grade on, it was just strictly soccer.
He graduated from East Lincoln High School and went on to play soccer at Warren Wilson College for 2 years. Cavallo then went to Frostburg State in Maryland. He got his degree in geography, but hasn't done too much with it except maybe figure out where the treasure state is located.
I enjoyed geography. I wanted to be a high school history teacher when I was younger. I came to college and I was like, I want to be a college soccer coach. I was doing the history route and it was difficult for me, so I always loved learning about people, places, things, so that's what kind of made me switch into geography.
Cavallo moved to Billings in 2014.
I kind of dropped everything and moved to the other side of the country. I was an assistant coach here for 3 years and then was hired as a head coach in January of 2017.
But why coaching? Cavallo says his parents instilled in him and his siblings the ability to serve others.
My younger brother Matt wants to be a college math professor. He's getting his doctorate now towards that. My youngest brother Quinn just graduated from college. He wants to be a high school band director. So we all kind of are like being in leadership roles that allow us to try to make someone else's life better.
Coaching involves managing personalities, which can be a blessing and a curse, according to Cavallo.
When everyone clicks and everyone's on the same page, it's great, but it's difficult to get sometimes 24 to 25 players to all buy in essentially a 3-month period or 2.5-month period, which is what our season is.
Cavallo says one of the cool parts about coaching college soccer is that he can pick players to come to MSUB.
You can go around the world to find players that you feel will fit into not just your style of play, but more importantly, the culture and the atmosphere and the chemistry and family-orientated culture, I'd say, that we want to have.
When he was younger, the MSUB coach says he was a huge Tim Howard fan.
When I first started playing goalkeeper, Tim Howard was, right out of college in MLS, and I remember my parents just got TiVo for the first time, where you could pause and slow down television. So I would watch Tim Howard games and see how he saved the ball and what was his footwork like.
Cavallo says he was rooting for Senegal and Nigeria in the World Cup and explains his love for African soccer.
You know what you're gonna get when you watch an African soccer game. It's they don't have the same structure as European players that grow up in these professional clubs from when they were 6 years old. It's a little bit more street soccer. You play on the beach, you play in the street, and then you obviously come and play for the national team.
The movie Kicking and Screaming is pretty accurate, Cavallo says.
I base my whole coaching, coaching aura off of Will Ferrell's character in that movie. I love that movie, yes. we do reference that quite a few times. Yell juice box boy at people. No, Kicking and Screaming is obviously a very accurate representation of youth soccer.
And in Cavallo's eyes, the drive from Cody to East Yellowstone entrance is the most beautiful drive he's seen. In Billings, Lori Beering, SWX, Montana.